A brief message from your friendly neighborhood editing Jordan. We tend to try to keep things pretty PG-13 around here, but this is an improv podcast. So, who knows what we're going to say. Sometimes we throw in some swearing, some sexual content, and some violence. So, as a general warning, viewer discretion is advised. Also to be noted, the opinions stated about a certain tabletop role-playing game are just that, our opinions. We love the game and we like talking about it. So, any criticisms are really just all in good fun. That being said, wizards, please hire us. All right, with that out of the way, let's get on with the show.
Hey everybody, welcome to the Nat One Podcast, aka Nope, because nope, you're not gonna want to hear what we're about to have to say. I'm Pertuset.
I'm Levi.
And I'm Jordan.
I didn't do anything.
It wasn't my plan. I wasn't in charge of this.
Well, guys, I think it was going pretty well up until like the last 10 minutes there.
Well,
Our guard is definitely sick. I think we could take him.
Well,
I
they
think
got
it's
us
the sewer
bound.
fumes.
They've got me bound over here, so I can't really I could probably get him if I wasn't all tied up, but they got me pretty good over here. Yeah.
well, we brought you down. Fuck. Sorry. Well, we brought you down to the sewer circle.
We can see. I'm surprised you had one just lying around.
Yeah, it's the circle that only makes you tell the truth. You know, like a circle of not lies.
Is that what it's called? I feel like he's making that up.
I thought
No,
that
that's
had
the
a
spell,
different name. Is it?
Yeah.
That's a cleric spell. That's not a wizard spell. I don't know.
I don't know that much about magic, so I can't really argue.
I know everything
personally-
about magic. That's a cleric spell.
I think it is a very good name. I didn't want to say that.
Wait,
Well, yeah. That's the point.
no, it's round. It's a circle. He doesn't have those.
I am in severe trouble.
Wait, you need to go to the bathroom.
I
No,
don't
I
know,
have several secrets I've been keeping hidden from people. God!
Oh, shit. Me too.
Now,
This is bad.
you're going to explain to me why you literally stole candy from a baby.
Excuse you. It was several babies. It was a heist more than just stealing from one person. This is bad.
I mean,
Right? Grand larceny?
okay, well,
Wouldn't be the first time.
I could explain if you'd like.
Yeah.
That's probably the best. I don't think we should talk.
Mm-mm.
Okay, well, it all started 6 months ago when we accidentally killed old man Grimbleknobs, you see. And so we aren't really proficient in making candy. So we thought we'd get a head start and just take some for the holiday season coming around.
And unfortunately, children have quite a bit of candy, which is questionable on the part of the parents.
Well, I thought it was quite fortunate because it was really easy to get the candy.
Well, also, it would be going back to the children anyway.
Yeah, it's like what's that guy name? What's that guy's name? Sparrowcloak. He takes things from people, but then he gives them back.
Yeah, except he's employed by the state. You're not.
He's employed by the state?
I always knew it was a
Oh.
government conspiracy.
He's a corporate shill?
Reginald, you're not talking very much. Are you okay? Are you sure you don't need to go to the bathroom?
No, I just have a deep-seated hatred against myself and what I've become. I hate this place!
I'm trying very hard not to talk, but it seems like it's not working very much.
What do you mean by that, Reginald?
Well, ever since, you see, my life has been a lie. Both of my parents are in fact very wealthy and have given me everything I've had. However, I'm going to stop talking
But no, you really seem like you should like talk about
Nope.
it. It doesn't seem like you
Nope.
very.
I don't think we should talk about anything. I don't think anyone should mention their childhoods at all.
True, I agree. Doc, what's your name? What's your name? What's your name, Doc? Doc, tell us your name.
Mm-mm. Mm-mm.
You guys have never opened up to me like this before, and frankly, I think this is a good thing.
I feel like I'm gonna puke. I want to say it so bad.
I want to open myself up, but with a knife.
Agreed.
I don't. That's probably not very good for you, but I'm not sure because isn't that something that like doctors do?
You are sometimes very insightful, Mimsy.
I technically have a license to cut people open. I could cut people open. Can we do that instead of this? I don't like this. I want to tell you my name, but I don't want to say it.
Wait, you're a real doctor?
Yes.
I thought that was like just something you said.
No. I have several degrees. It's not just a bit. I did work at a library, but I also have an actual doctoral degree and library sciences and magic. I went to a lot of school.
I thought it was a joke. I thought it was a pun because it was like, we call you Doc because you're smart, but you have like no experience or no like actual.
No, I was just banned from practicing medicine.
I thought it was in reference to that, that funny rabbit, that fairy tale rabbit that they tell you about. He calls people Doc. I thought that's what it was.
I'm not a rabbit.
Okay, this is getting very off topic. Okay.
Yes, please steer us back because I would
Yes.
rather talk about the candy baby thing.
Yes, I think it's very important we start with all of our names.
Yeah.
Well,
Mm-mm.
allow me to go first. My full given name is Mimsy Terrenbogen Hazenbazen the Fourth.
Really?
Yes. You guys have never asked.
Nope.
No. That's actually fascinating, though. The fourth?
Yeah, no, well, my dad's not a Mimsy, but his dad was a Mimsy, and there are two more up in there somewhere, so I'm the fourth in the family, yeah.
That's weird, because I'm also a fourth.
Oh, well, yeah, you learned something new of it. See, we should have talked about these things.
No, I hate this so much.
I don't think there's anything in common. I am a fifth.
Well, there you go. Now we are all members of a long lineage. Look at that. Proud family histories.
You're going to keep pressing me about it. Reginald, is that your real name?
Reginald is not my name. My birth name is Reggie Reginald Furlong.
What? You lied to me.
I am sorry. But ever since I parted ways with my family in the dispute, I wanted to separate myself from that high-class aristocracy vibe as much as I could, so I chose to go by Reginald.
You always told me it was Reginald Reggie for short, but you hated the nickname Reggie, so I wasn't allowed to call you that.
Because
That's
I
why
hate
I
my real
exclusively
name.
called you Reggie. Now I feel bad for calling you Reggie.
My real name is Reggie Iglisson. Yes, I know.
Iglisson?
One of those Iglissons.
Those Iglisson. Wow.
Mm.
Big money over here. Why are you running around with us? Look at this guy.
Next
So
question.
Well, I've got a question for you, Reginald.
Not for me, please. Let's go a different next question. Interrogator, you're in charge here, right?
Keep going. This is good background information.
I hate you. I hate you. Ooh.
That's the point.
Well, I was just gonna ask, like, how'd you come up with the whole grew up in the slums thing? Where'd that come from? Is that just like spur of the moment? Or did you like plan it out?
I won't tell you the truth. I'm never going to tell you the truth that I had an imaginary friend that lived that life. Ah!
Okay, that one
Oh,
I
that's
actually do kind of feel
upsetting.
bad about asking now. Yeah, that
Oh,
one
I
was
feel bad.
My next plan is to bomb this circle.
Agree. I'm on board for that. Once I get my hands untied and my book back.
Well, I mean, I have no problem with with us speaking openly and freely, but I do agree that there are some things that perhaps we should keep to ourselves.
Oh yeah? Oh
every
yeah,
once in a
Mimsy?
while.
What's your biggest secret that you've kept from us?
I don't think I've kept any from you.
Oh,
He's so genuine, and I don't understand it.
it's so easy for you, isn't it?
I
This
mean,
is frustrating because I kind of thought he was faking it. And when he was being nice, I thought he was making fun of me. But now I'm upset because I don't think that's true.
no, I was raised to be a nice young man.
You are a nice young man.
And I'm kind of afraid what's going to happen when I no longer can technically qualify for the young part.
You'll become an excellent adult.
You're
But I
very
was
sweet, and
raised-
it's very annoying.
But I was raised by my mother to be a nice young man. So like, what's going to happen when I'm not young anymore, right? Is it going to become like a paradox? Am I gonna like fold in on myself and pop out of existence? These are the questions that keep me awake at night.
The inner workings of your mind are a wondrous mystery, and I don't want to keep talking.
I will come up with a plan to make sure you stay forever young before I let you pop.
We will find the fountain of youth.
I appreciate it, guys. This is real
You
nice.
shouldn't!
I hate this.
Interrogator, you still don't have all of our names.
Yeah, the last one would be helpful.
My name is Dr. Elio Ridley III. Fourth. There was another one. He's removed. It's a long story. It's like in the between.
So
Nerd.
Doc is short for doctor. Your first name is Doctor.
No, my first name is Elio.
Then why'd
I'm
you
glad
say-
you asked that.
Wait, then what? Wait.
I was
Now I'm
also
crossed up.
confused. I am no
I
longer
ju-
confused.
I just thought it was like your parents were so confident in you that they named you Doctor.
No, they honestly didn't think I was going to amount to much.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Well, I
You
mean, I
wanna-
had a pretty long rap sheet at the beginning, and it was a long thing. I don't want to talk about it.
Are you sure?
I'm very sure.
It could be healing to talk about. Could be good for you.
I really don't think it would be good for anyone to know that my parents disowned me after I had graduated and started working at a library because I wasn't making anything of myself, and then I got banned from the library, so it kind of ruined my entire life.
Oh my gosh, that's tragic. That's tragic.
But I thought you got banned from practicing medicine
I did.
at the library.
No, that was before the library thing.
How did you
Oh,
How did all of this happen? That's so much bad. What did you
It's
do?
a very long list of things that I've done, and I'm not very. Actually, no, I'm proud of most of them, but I shouldn't be.
So it wasn't one single really bad thing. It was several small bad things.
It was a series of. No, not smaller bad things. It was a series of very big bad things that I shouldn't have done. The book that I carry is actually stolen.
you're not like cursed, are you?
No.
Is it stolen, or have you just not returned it to the library yet? Because they have a
That's-
cap on those.
Well, that's why it's stolen. I stole it after I was banned from the library because I had uncovered a secret society within the library and they didn't like that.
Oh my gosh. So,
I knew it.
Mr. Mrs. Interrogator person.
Yeah.
It was my idea that we would take candy from babies because there was a quest out by a certain underground person whose name I will not disclose at this time unless
Tell
someone
us.
were to, that we would actually be able to get a bunch of candy and put some candy in the middle.
What?
Okay, now I'm confused.
We would smuggle drugs.
Oh,
You should have
That's
asked. I
even
know
worse.
people.
well, you see, this is the problem, interrogator person, because sometimes Reginald doesn't always tell us all the plan, and then halfway through we learn about it because something goes horribly wrong, and then he has to inform us of what the rest of the plan actually was, usually resulting in us succeeding, but in an unsuspecting and underdog-like way.
We
Mhm.
don't communicate very well.
No.
I try to protect them by leaving them out of the loop as much as I can, but I try to seem aloof about it.
You really
Go!
shouldn't because I think I'm a better criminal than you are. That was mean.
You
You see,
probably
see,
are.
see how this. See, are you understanding how the dynamic works now?
Yeah.
Yeah. It's like this every day.
Except with a lot less feelings, and I don't like this.
Yeah.
Well, I'm usually like this most of the time.
I miss my mother.
I don't. My parents were awful.
I should really visit my parents sometime soon.
I would love to visit your parents, Mimsy.
I want to visit my parents and your parents.
It wouldn't. I mean, how, Mr. Interrogator, Mrs. Ma'am person?
Yeah.
How long do you plan on keeping us locked up for? Because I really think it would be good for Reginald if he could meet my parents.
What do your parents do?
Oh well, you know, a little bit of this and that. They own some land down south in the foothills, and they're kind of farmers, but at the same time they're a little bit of artisans. We've got a whole kind of clan dynamic going on. Most of the kids stay at home and pick up some kind of craft, but I decided I wanted to go out and see the world because it was a little boring for my taste. They had a whole marriage and everything set up for me with this girl I really liked, but I was kind of just afraid. And so I left home trying to get away from it so I wasn't forced into anything that I didn't want to do before I got too old to really back out of it.
Haha! See, you just admitted to things you didn't want to admit to, didn't you,
Yeah, you
Mimsy?
never told us that there was an arranged marriage or anything.
Well, I told you about my childhood sweetheart. I just never told you we were arranged to be married. But if you would have asked me about it, I would have been pretty open. You guys just never really ask me about stuff unless I kind of bring it up first.
This is making
Oh.
me feel worse about everything.
You should feel bad.
Okay.
You're
okay.
a bitch!
Yeah. Or no, that's pretty on the mark. Mimsy, I'm going to use this sewer circle to the best of my ability. How do you really feel about Doc? Because if I said me, I would have been scared what you said.
Oh, I want to know what you think about Reginald.
Okay, well, let's start in order of operations here. Doc, I worry for because I feel like they give themselves too much, well, for lack of a better term, shit. I feel like, Doc, that you put yourself down too often and are too chained to your own past, and I really think it hampers your ability to see into the future and see what you could become as a person. And Reginald, well, Reginald, I care for you, Reginald. You're a good friend, and it's very clear that you want to protect me and Doc to the best of your ability. But sometimes, I feel like you can be a little overbearing in that regard, which is okay because it's because of your love for us as your close friends that you have made. But sometimes, in order to allow a relationship to prosper and flourish, chains have to be broken so that the garden can grow, so to speak. And I think that could be somewhere you should take yourself in the future.
Oh, I hate how much I love
So
you.
sweet,
I
and I
hate
want
how
to
much I
hit
love
him.
you.
This is hell. Hell is other people. This is real. This is hell.
So, interrogator, do you want to know how I feel about you?
I hate you.
Sure.
Well, we're pretty inconvenienced by what you're doing here, and I think it would be very nice of you if you could just let us go. Because I mean, what's the crime here, right? We're stealing candy from a baby. What kind of charge does that really rack up in? Where are we again?
I don't remember. I don't have the map.
I thought you knew.
We're city.
Sewer City.
Yeah.
I
That's why
You
this
know-
is a sewer circle in Sewer City.
I saw a sign, but I thought it was like satirical.
Yeah, like somebody
I-
really didn't like the place.
I thought
Yeah.
it was all one word. I thought it was suicity.
Oh, that
Oh,
would
yeah, I
also
could
make
see
sense.
that too.
The spacing on the letters was not
Mm.
very clear.
But no, it's just this is Sewer City.
Yeah, everybody that lives here is an amphibian.
Oh, that would
That's why I
explain.
can't tell. Okay.
That would explain the webbing on the merchant's
And the banjos.
fingers.
And
yeah.
you.
Bro.
Yeah, now that you say that and I'm getting a good look at you, yeah, no, he's... those gills?
What? No.
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 Apparently, that's a touchy subject.
I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I'll I shouldn't stare. Mother told me never to stare.
So, are we going to a court case? Are we free to go? I will tell you, as soon as we get a chance to, though, I'm going to, I won't kill you because that'd be too rude, and I wouldn't kill anyone you love, but I would probably, trip you over a flight of stairs.
Oh, I was going to suggest it's a sewer. If we light a match, the entire place will go up.
The whole city?
Yeah.
Well, aren't there there are all the amphibian people that live here. They probably haven't done too. I mean, to be fair, we were stealing candy from them.
Well, they made me spill my guts to you two, so I hold a bit of a grudge.
Mm.
Well,
But
I
we
was
haven't.
going to let you go.
Damn.
But
I think that
See-
you should still do that, and that was a hypothetical. It was not. I was actually going to light a match. Ah!
Well, so to answer my question, the charges for stealing candy from babies aren't necessarily that strong because you said originally you were going to just let us go. But now that we have insinuated that we will commit a very large murder by blowing up the entire city,
It's just
we are
awesome.
still under arrest.
Yeah.
All right, good to know. I
I
was just
hate this
making
stupid
sure.
circle.
and what is your process for due process? Are we jailed and then there's a court case, and we have ample time to escape, or is it you're just going to just kill us or something?
Also, do you separate us because I'm not going to lie? Because I can't. We are a bit codependent.
Well, normally we just let people go. But
Mm.
Wait. I know about this one. I know what he's going to say. It's the sewer slide. They're going to make us do sewer slide.
What?
That's the sewer people. They have they have only two ways of convicting people in their entire society. Either they just let them go and kind of give them a slap on the wrist and say, don't do it again. Or if they deem a crime heinous enough, they make you do the sewer slide.
Yeah.
That's true.
yes,
And
Oh, that was a myth.
what, pray tell, is the sewer slide?
well, we just slide you down a sewer.
But we're in a sewer.
What's at the other end?
More sewers.
So is it like a jurisdiction thing? We leave this sewer and we're no longer your problem, or
It's
Yeah,
it's like exile.
You're also just banned from entry afterwards.
Yeah, we can't come back.
I mean, the manholes weren't that hard to pry up, so I'm not worried about that.
Well, I don't really want to, preempt the sewer monsters by doing anything too risky and attempting re-entry.
Mm.
What was his
There are
name? It was
sewer
like
monsters?
oh, you didn't see him on the way in.
No, I was kind of paying attention to the fact that we were being bound and thrown down the tunnel.
What was his name? It was I think it was like Lorgarth, the Defiler or something.
No, I think
Had
you
it-
must be mishearing. I heard it as Largith.
Largith.
Spoiler.
That is, yeah, no, he
Mm.
had a name tag sticked on him. It was real big, but it was kind of at a distance. Couldn't
Yes.
see him. But all I remember is he had one very large hand attached to his form. And I don't know, just looking at it made me kind of uncomfortable.
I don't want to
Reminded me
come
of-
back anyway. I was just pointing out that the security system isn't quite the best.
You could probably do with an upgrade to that, Mr. Interrogator, Mrs.
You really could.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, at least put a lock on the manhole covers.
after talking to us, you can see that we're not the most organized bunch. And so us getting in is like, ooh, right? You know, like,
Let everybody in.
Well, there's your problem.
Wait, so you're telling us you just let us in and it wasn't like actually we broke in?
No.
We planned this for weeks.
You should probably have someone watching the children at least so people don't steal candy from them.
Yeah.
Yeah, we probably should do that. Yeah.
I also may have taken a couple of wallets from the parents.
Oh, I thought you were going to say taking a few of the children. I was very...
No, why would I take the children?
That's what I
Who
wanted
the
to know.
fuck
You
wants
didn't seem like you
children?
would. I didn't think you would.
But we're learning so many things about each other right now that, like, I don't know, maybe that's the reason you got, like, banned from practicing medicine, right? Like,
For kidnapping? No.
well, like, that was part of it. Like, you take them and then you do stuff
I
to
assure
them.
you it was
Mm.
no.
Like, take them from a bad home and put them to a good one, like the Sparrow guy.
Yeah. Yeah.
Well, I've lost all respect for him since he works for the government.
True, psyop.
Wait, but now I have a question. Which government? Does he work for the sewer government?
Or is he just employed blanket by all governments?
Mm.
All
Or is there more than
governments.
one?
Well, there are multiple sparrow cloaks.
I was going to
There's
say, is it more
more
like a
than
title?
one?
There's more
It's a
than
title,
one
it's not a
sparrow
person.
cloak.
Yeah,
What
every city has one.
What if two of them interact? Like, do they explode?
No, they're just different people.
Maybe it's like the paradox that Mimsy was talking about.
Mm.
They're
One of
just
them, the
different
one that
people.
has the weakest mental capacity, folds out of existence. And only the strongest sparrow cloak will remain.
That makes a lot of sense to me. What am I saying?
Could that be a scheme? We get all of them together in one room just to see what would happen?
Yeah.
Is there any
Just
money to be
different
gained from that?
people.
This is a great idea, and we tell them that they need to bring all their stuff and give it to someone who has zero. So they have anti-stuff.
We claim to be the government and say we're collecting taxes. We can exploit the tax system again.
That's
Exploit
fraud.
taxes. Get all of the sparrow cloaks in the same room and see which one comes out on top. And then he's the
Yes.
strongest sparrow cloak, and we get rid of him.
Mm-hmm.
Yes. Although, does this become another Grimmelnob situation where we're now the new Sparrow Cloak because we killed the old one?
Ooh, I call
Not
dibs
how
on
that
this
works.
one. Oh,
What if we made that how it works?
who will stop us?
The government.
They
Which
didn't stop
one?
us from coming into Sewer City.
Mm-mm.
Yeah, because everybody's allowed in.
And they didn't stop us from stealing candy from babies, except
They
you.
haven't stopped me from stealing a lot
How?
of things.
Yeah, but we're probably going to get out of this somehow in a miraculous way. We typically do.
It's
You
true. I
also
already have
never
my
asked
hands
where we
untied.
kept the candy.
Wait, what was that?
Nothing.
I didn't hear what he said either.
Well, honestly, I've always wanted to experience the sewer slide. It's been a long dream of mine ever since I learned about it when I was but a wee lad.
Am I going to get
Mm.
sewer gunk in my shoes?
Mm-hmm.
Our sewers are pretty clean.
Well, it depends on the way they put you down it, because, like, if they make you go head first, then it kind of, like, goes in. But if you
I
go
do not
feet
want to go head first.
if you go feet first, it'll, like, go around.
I will go sideways.
But then it might go up your sleeves. If you... What?
It won't go anywhere if I go sideways.
You'll just like push all of the sewer gunk to the end of the sewer.
Mm-hmm.
That's sound logic.
But then
Cushioning.
we're stuck in wherever we end up with all of the sewer gunk.
I will simply evade it.
Well, yeah, you're good at that, but, like, Doc and I don't... That's not our thing.
That's why you go first.
No, that's why you go first to clear the rest of the sewer gunk.
Or I go in the middle and then it's half and half.
What if... Okay, hear me out. What if the interrogator goes first and clears out the sewer gunk?
There is
Good idea.
there is no sewer gunk.
There's no...
We are in a sewer. There is gunk.
Then why have we been talking about this plan this whole time if there's no sewer gunk?
It's just called a sewer. It's just tunnels with water in the middle.
The
We're
gunk.
amphibians. We live in the water. Why would we want gunk in the water?
Because you're gross. I don't know.
There
So
seems
it's
to be
not flammable.
No.
There seems to be a societal difference in what your sewers are and what our sewers are.
Yeah, obviously. We're
Well-
not the rat people.
I suppose I'm ready for my punishment. You can lead us to the sewer slide now, interrogator individual.
Can I have my book back?
Yeah, of course.
I did not think it was going to be that easy.
You know, the sewer city government is much more accommodating than I thought they were going to be.
Yeah, I was ready to knock you out. I have my hands free like this. I was gonna
You got.
grab you and
How long have you had your hands free?
halfway through me talking about my mother,
Why are we still standing here?
I was kind of interested to see where this was going to keep going.
Just go down the slide.
Can you untie me and Mimsy?
Yeah, sewer slide!
Yeah, I can
Don't
untie
tie
you
me, I
guys
don't-
because you're gonna go down the sewer slide.
I'm kind of having a good time, I'm not going to lie. Well, I'll see you on the other side. Whee!
I do love them. I hate it here.
All right, down the slide you go.
Hey! We hope you enjoyed the episode you just listened to. If you really like our content, make sure to like, subscribe, and ring the bell for notifications on YouTube, and look for us on Spotify. If you'd like to see us continuing to do more fun projects in the future, consider supporting us on Patreon. You can find our page linked in the description above all of our other social media links. And finally, if you'd like to keep up with the zany shenanigans of our lives and check out some more skit-based content and things like that, check us out on Twitter and TikTok, links in the description. And hey, thanks!